Thanks. So next up, Tarik Nesh-Nash, who is amazing. He's from Morocco, and he's as Arab Spring came, he had very creative and brilliant ideas that he's been implementing about how we might think about legislation and democracy in a new way. And so I love his thinking because it's on the shoulders of all of the giants before, but in a slightly new method.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, back in 2005, Kofi Annan has said that the right to choose how they are ruled and who rules them is a birthright to all people. And its universal achievement is a must goal for the United Nations. So now, when we look at the impact of technology on the political change, on human rights, on the rule of law, we feel confident about the future of building an inclusive participatory model for lawmaking. Back in 2011, there were street protests in more than 80 countries. And that's not only in the Arab world, but also in places like Spain or the US. The fact is, the society is changing so quickly, yet the governments are not keeping up. I remember in 2011, I worked with hundreds of thousands of protesters claiming the change of the constitution. And I had one concern. How can we make sure that the new constitution reflects the real voice of the people? So what we did back then is we built a platform, an online platform to engage citizens to discuss and analyze the constitution, and basically every citizens could read, comment, and vote in every article. What we got there, within 2 months, 200,000 Moroccans participated in the platform, committed 10,000 comments, and basically, just to get perspectives to numbers, 200,000 is higher, is bigger than the community of membership of a political party in Morocco. And so basically, to evaluate the impacts, 40% of the recommendation of the platform exists today on the new constitution. Built in on that, earlier this year, we decided to build a solution, a generic solution, to make it very easy, very simple, to discuss any law in any country. That solution is called Legislation Lab. Legislation Lab is a platform for citizen participation for the legislative process. It enables in few clicks to generate a website to discuss any law in any country, basically based on any set of languages. Within 6 months of its launch, we are already supporting 9 languages, and we're getting solicited by 16 countries. Basically, for example, like in Chile, a local NGO is using the platform to discuss the constitution, the 1980 Pinochet constitution. Another example is in Iraq, where we are dealing with the marginalized groups, where basically we are dealing with the minority rights and what the minority groups are defining as minority rights. I mean, to be humble, we are dealing with a lot of challenges, but we are confident that there are solutions if we persevere to have a solution that is engaging, that is inclusive, and that is more impactful. Basically, what I'm presenting here today is a technology that enables participation in legislation. Ladies and gentlemen, what you really need today is a space for collaboration between technologists and policymakers to mainstream this solution for government and for UN agencies. Thank you.